To start off, we have a brief message from Secretary Vilsack to start things off.
First of all, I want to say welcome. On behalf of myself and the entire United States Department of Agriculture, thank you all for taking the time to be involved in this process. On April 15th, I kicked off a series of listening sessions designed to gather input from stakeholders and interested parties regarding the National Animal Identification System.
Sorry, brief technical difficulties here.
That's why we're here.
First of all, I want to say welcome. On behalf of myself and the entire United States Department of Agriculture, thank you all for taking the time to be involved in this process. On April 15th, I kicked off a series of listening sessions designed to gather input from stakeholders and interested parties regarding the National Animal Identification System. I understand and appreciate that there have been many conversations and debates regarding NAIS over the past 5 years. But I also have a belief that when reasonable people get around the table and have dialogue, oftentimes creative solutions can arise. We need to hear from all stakeholders as we work together to create an animal disease traceability program that we all can support. As you may know, the current system has not gotten the outcomes that we would like to see with regard to participation or the ability to trace back quickly in the event of an animal health issue. Congress has made me aware that they are frustrated with funding a program that has not been very successful, which has given me additional incentive to find the best way forward. I think we will all agree that we need to protect livestock markets and the livelihood of producers. And to that extent, I'm looking to hear not only your concerns, but any potential solutions you might have as well. Along with these listening sessions, we've also made available the opportunity to comment in the Federal Register as part of our effort to allow everyone a chance to educate us about the problems they see with an animal identification and traceability system and the ways in which those problems could be solved, or at least mitigated, to a point where we have a better system than the one we have today, and one that instills greater confidence from Capitol Hill. I don't underestimate the difficulty of this. I know there are very strong feelings on all sides of this issue, but I don't want us to get to the point where Congress says they will not continue to fund the system. If that were to happen, I would doubt the reliability of our market, and that's not where we want to be. What we want is to have a system that folks believe in, and that folks who have concerns about how it will be administered have been listened to and hopefully accommodated. And most importantly of all, a system that allows us to mark our law.
So we'll continue on. What I'd like to do is just to go over what's in your packets, how to submit comments, and there's several ways here. One is to do it through the federal e-rulemaking portal, and that is described here in about halfway down. And then you can also do it at the USDA NAIS website. And also, you'll see at the very bottom of the first page here, first side, is a way to send it in as a written comment just through the mail.
Were you aware your website was down? The session website?
No, I wasn't aware of that. We're going to move the presentation about the system to right at noon. So
to the moment. And I want you to think about whether or not, in the face of a significant crisis, the system we have in place would allow us to get it right. Alternatively, would we be in a better position through the process of listening to one another and respecting each other's options and opinions if we determine that the best possible solution for the greatest number of people
Sorry about that.
I do not see any way that this program is going to help us. All it is going to be is the beginning of the end. You have all of this technology, and I feel sorry for the guys here trying to run it. But how am I going to take 1,500 to 1,700 cattle a week when you can't present a 3-minute program?